Hello, my name is Chloe. Welcome to my channel. Today I am announcing my part in a very lovely little read-along. So I have been asked to co-host the read-along Sisteralong, which is hosted by Victoria from What Victoria Read. I love Victoria to pieces, so when she asked me to be part of her project, I was so excited, so grateful, and I really hope that everyone wants to join in and take part with us. If you hadn't guessed from everyone else's content that's already gone up and the thumbnail, the Sisteralong is a read-along for the Brown Sisters books by Talia Hibbert. I forgot the author then. So obviously we have Get a Life Chloe Brown, Take a Hint Dani Brown, and Act Your Age Eve Brown. This is a companion series, so while I believe that they work independently on their own, I believe that the best way is to read them 1, 2, then 3. And at this point in time, I have only ever read Get a Life Chloe Brown, despite owning these books pretty much since they came out. This read-along will be starting in January, so we'll be reading one book a month. Chloe in January, Dani in February, and Eve in March. Victoria will be reading all of the books, and there will be live shows at the start of the following month, probably on Victoria's channel, but she has not announced that explicitly yet or any dates. And it would not be fair of me to not already start mentioning the other lovely co-hosts that Victoria has asked. We will all be taking roles on the different books, so I technically will only be reading Eve Brown with you guys, but I will get into that more and talk about all of the people involved. So in January, Victoria will be hosting Get a Life Chloe Brown. This book is about Chloe, who has a chronic illness, and after a brush with death, which everyone who's read it knows the hold up there, has decided she is not living her life to her full potential. She moves out of her parents' house into her own little flat, and she meets Red, who is the caretaker of where she lives, like the complex, I guess. I did really like this book. I think I gave it 4.5 or 5 stars. It probably was 5 stars, and I will be rereading it as part of the read-along. Just my attendance on the live show is not yet confirmed. So your official hosts for Chloe Brown are Charlie from Charlie Brooke Reads and Daniela from Only If for a Page. Moving on to February, Victoria will be hosting Take a Hint Dani Brown. This is about Dani, who is getting her PhD. She's a very, very busy woman, and she's focused solely on work. She's not interested in a relationship at all. Then we meet Zaf, who is the security guard of the building she is working in, and after some sort of emergency, a picture of them where they look romantically involved goes viral, and they decide to exploit this for publicity, is what I understand about this book. I know that from that there is a fake dating trope, and I love a fake dating trope, so I cannot wait to read this one. But officially, your host for this book is Aoife from Pretty Purple Polka Dots. And finally, we have my month, which is March, with Act Your Age Eve Brown. Eve is the youngest Brown sister, and she can't keep a job. Her parents think she's a little bit of a flake and a failure. She gets cut off by her parents and told she needs to keep her job for 1 year in order to re-obtain her allowance. I've learned all of this from Victoria, by the way, so I don't actually know. I know that the guy is a grumpy sunshine kind of character, and we know I love those. So I will be co-hosting this one along with Charlotte from Books and Bargains. So there we have it. I believe that is all the information you're going to need on these 3 books and the read-along, but please do ask me any questions down below. I will also link Victoria's video as well as all of the co-hosts, as I believe I am the last one to post. So I will link everybody down below and their videos in case they do a far better job explaining than I have. But on that note, that's all I have time for today. So thank you very, very much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.